Hello everyone, this is Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about what all the fuss is about. What is with this Skill 66? Been there, done that. However, it worked very well for me today at a local casino on this President's Day 2022 at one of my locals. Hey guys, Skill, my good friend Dylan over at Skill and Luck. We've done this Skill 66. It wasn't named that at the time. We've done it for months. He's been on my channel since the channel came out. We're going to head over to the table and talk about what I did today. I do know that a couple other YouTubers have done that. John over at Pro Craps is working on it this week and some a little bit last week about what to do and how to manage it. The Skill 66 is not new to me, but it is a strategy that I use in the light-sided play. I used it a weekend ago with my good friend East Coast Craps, and he saw me play it. And today I did very well with it, with a couple twists that I'm going to talk about when we get to the table. So let's just get right over there and get it started. Okay, so we're over here at the table, and we have a $600 bankroll that we're going to be working with. And now my $600 bankroll today, I bought in with 5 at the casino, but I do have 100 in reds that I do the ATS, and I'm going to try to remember to do the ATS each time this time. So in case I forget it, guys, I'm going to be playing the ATS. I'll make it up, but I want you to understand that because the stick person will be asking me, Jeff, do you want your ATS? And I always play it. I play it for 20 times, regardless of whether it's 20 hands or you have a come out 7 or whatever. It is what it is. So I will be shooting every third shooter. I'll be setting the dice. Everything else will be random. How the Skill 66 comes out is just like this, 66 inside. And then we'll talk about the options that you can do, because what I found out today was I was getting hit on really, really quick 7 outs and a couple 0.7 outs. And it was just hurting me. And I kind of transitioned to a little bit of the dark side to get me protected. That kept me alive until a couple really good rolls came along where I was able to do all kinds of stuff on the light side. That's right, guys. Jeff won on the light side. Let's not make fun of him. He did. But I will have a line bet out when I'm shooting. We'll talk about that when we get to the third shooter. Every third shooter I will be shooting. We'll see how many we get in this video. Typically we get 5 or 6 in the 30 minutes or so. So 2 minutes and 30 seconds and the dice are out. I'll talk to you about it as we go along with what I did today in the video. All right, 426. So we're off. I just set that up, guys. We weren't working. We're off, and I'm going to play it without my twist for the first couple shooters just to see how far we get, and then I'll play it with my twist, and we'll see what takes place. So we had a 426. All right, dice are out. And there's a 11. A lot of times today when I was playing this, I would have this set up and not get hit. I would hit the 2, the 3, the 10, the 11, and 12. So there's a couple things I do once I get to where I'm going on the 4 and the 10. My table today, yes, I know, I said it last night in Craps Chat. We don't have $5 tables. Lo and behold, I got there early enough today. It was a $5 table. Didn't stay 5 long. It went to $10, and that's where the table went. And I did different things on the 4 and the 10 once we make our 66. Basically, I was covering it with a hard way. All right, so dice are out. Oh, it's a quick 7 out. Did I miss a roll there? Was I talking too much? Maybe I wasn't. Anyway, quick 7 out. Guys, look what just happened. Boom, psh, bang. How's like those sound effects? Boom, bang, psh. Okay, I'll stop. Just scared my dog. We just lost 66. Had I had my twist that I ran today on the dark side with a lay, typical lay, it would have... we wouldn't have lost that money. So I'm going to kind of show you what we've done. We've just lost $66. Now, today Ken put out a take 3 on his Skill 66, and he said he took down a live video from last night, Sunday night, the 20th, 2022. He took it down for a variety of reasons, but it sounded like he did some twists with some lays, and it sounded like he did pretty good, but for some reason, he took the live feed down, and I don't know why. I would have liked to have seen it because I didn't see it last night, and got up this morning and ran some errands and went to the casino unexpectedly and did what I did and came out a winner because I bought in for, okay, I got a $600 bankroll here, guys. I am playing the ATS. This is what I would do in my casino. I'd have 100 for the ATS and a $500 bankroll. It's kind of like what we did today. And I came out over $500 winner, under $600 total. And yes, I have a stop loss, but I'm telling you guys, the table got hot, and I just stayed playing exactly like I'm playing without getting too high up. A couple times I was able to get the 4, 6, 8, and 9 to the $1 for 50 level, but then I would quickly come back down. Dice are out on shooter 2. There's an AC doozy. So if you're on the front line, you hate it. If you're on the DP, you love it. All right, dice are out. There's 3, 2, 5. Point's going to be a 5. 3, 2, 5. All right. We're going to hand the dealer $66. Did I get my ATS on that second shooter? I don't think I did. Guys, I'm going to take the ATS. There's the $5. I'm going to hand the dealer $66. $66. Have him set us up. Now, in these first two shooters, I'm not going to do the twist I did today, but I will be doing it on the next shooters after that. I'll show you what I did. 66. All right, 66. This is a random shooter. We're set up, we're on, and the dice are out. There's 6, 2, 8. All right. It'd be nice to see a long roll here, but guys, I got hit so often that I couldn't get anywhere with this Skill 66. And I've played this for months. I did a comparison video 2 weeks ago between the Skill 66 and Whalen's 3-Hit Express. I'll put it in the comments below, the description below. You can go take a look at that, and you can see that I play it there in a variety of ways. Okay, we're going to press this up. I need $1 from my rack to make it 84. And how I think about this, guys, is we got our base 66. We're going to look for 3 hits to get close enough to 60, 20, 40, 60, 20, 40, 60. And then we're going to go hog wild with whatever strategy you want to do. You get the foundation paid for, and you can do whatever you want to do. Now, we're up to the 84. It's going to pay us 28. If you decide to take that 28 and press this up again, it's whatever you want to do. Typically, you get to the 84 and you bounce down to a 44. This is a $10 table. Earlier today, I played on a 5 and a $10 table. Dice are out. Oh my goodness, look at this, guys. This video is working out just about how it did today. 5, 2, 7 out. We are getting nowhere. All right, so I'm going to be the shooter. I'm going to show you what I did. Not necessarily when I was shooting, but I'm going to have to show you it that way. We've now just lost 66 and 66 and $10 on the ATS. So it's going to be my shot. I'm going to need some change here. Let's go ahead and get some. Probably should go ahead and get, let's go ahead and get 100. All right, $100. Since I got the chips out here, I'm just going to go ahead and set up my 66, guys. Then I'll show you what I'm going to do with my twist. These will be off when they come out. I'm just setting it up since I have all the chips out here, so I don't have to waste the time with running this crap back out here. All right, I do need 10 on the line. And guys, I always play for the dealers, so I'm going to put that out there. If it wins, it wins. If it loses, it loses. So we're off out here, and I'm going to show you what my twist was. Coming up. Okay, now today I shot the come out. I'm gonna shoot it this way. I'm using the Whalen set, the 5.635, and today at the casino I had some really nice rolls with the 3V, the 3.531. Tonight, practicing while Dave Carlin was on, I was practicing rolling while his show was running. I sucked at the 3.531. I was trying to replicate what I was doing, and I couldn't do it. All right, so dice are out. Coming out. We're off except for the pass line. There's a Yo 11. Always nice to have a frontline winner. All right, so that's going to be it's going to be a frontline winner. There's 10 and there's 1. So the dealers would take that. Guys, I would come right back out here, take the 5 out here, and I would put the dealer right back up. So I'm only pocketing 9 of that 10. And if you wanted to count that 10 towards reaching your 66 goal, you could, if you wanted to. The whole idea is to keep your mind exactly where you stand on the 66 and then go hog wild to your desire, whatever you want to do. Hope for the long roll, like happened to me several times today, hitting the ATS. We hit one portion of the ATS 5 different times today. Missed the full ATS twice by deuces, aces. Dice are out. There's a 5.38, so the point's going to be an 8. All right, now we're going to be on. Now I'm going to show you what I did to counteract that loss on that 66 all the time. And guys, I think that you already know what I'm going to do, but just for the sake of speaking, here's what I'm going to do. So I started out today with a $100 lay on the 4 or the 10. I typically lay the 4 on the table here, but I switch back and forth depending on what the point is and how I feel. That just didn't work for me. It was covering some of it. So then I took it to 120. Yes, I know that's 125. And I didn't like that, so then I went to 140. So what I decided to do was to take it all the way up to the 150 on the lay. Let's take the VIG. And what I'm going to do is that lay will stay out there, because you know a lot of my hybrid stuff, the lays don't stay long. They don't stay long at all until I get it covered. Now, when I was shooting and I had a pass line, I would take this down and I would bring this down. I would go ahead and add 5 to it. So I've got an extra 5 in it. Instead of 66, it's 71 plus the dealer. So just so you understand that we're still working with the skill 66. It's just that part of the 66 is behind the line is odds. All right, so I'm going to throw the 3V again. 3-5, 3-1. I was horrible at it practice earlier tonight. Wonderful today at the casino. Dice are out. So 639, 639. Now that'll be our first hit. Now remember, we're going to get this 66 paid and then yank that 4 down. It kind of reminds you of my 4 squeeze, which is very similar to that. I'm just not calling it that because this is my twist to the skill 66. Does that rhyme? Twist 6. Yeah, no. All right, so there's 21. Now, we already put the 5 behind it. So guys, what we're going to do is we're going to press this so you can see that we already have the 5 out. We did use the 22. I would have to take 1 out of my rack, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. All right. So, all right. Oh, shoot. I'm getting ready to throw these things down here random. 3-5, 3-1. I'm the shooter, right? Yes. 3-5, 3-1. All right. Dice are out. And there's a 3-2-5. It's going to pay us $28. Now, however you want to take this $28 and do whatever you want to do with it, rack it, pack it, press it, it really doesn't matter to me, because if you take it up to the next level, you would be racking 35, and there's several ways you can do it. Guys, what I did is to try to offset some of what I'm doing, is that I just went ahead, that's the second one, that's the second hit. Let's always be collecting something. So I'm going to put that 28 in there. Think about that as taking our 66 down by almost $30. See where my philosophy is going with this? Once we get it paid for, we'll take down that lay 4 or the lay 10. In this case, it's the 4. And that was my 3rd hit. There is something else I did today, guys. I'm sorry. When I got to the 3rd hit, I wanted to be able to catch the 4 and the 10. So I was taking the 4 and the 10. When it was a $5 table, I would actually place them. It went to a $10 table, so then I moved over to a hardway 4 and 10. And since I have the layout there and I want to protect it, I am going to take part of that $28 win, and I'm going to put 15 to cover 105 of the 150 on the lay. And once we get past this next row, if we're successful, I'll pull the lay and I'll put the hard 4 back down to $5, because a lot of people, they just put their money anywhere and they just leave it till red comes, and that's just wrong. I mean, it's just not helping you at all. All right, so 3-5, 3-1, dice are out. Let's see, a 5 and a 4. It's going to be a 9, center field 9. It's going to pay us 30 for 2. All right, so now we have made our $66 back. We'll get paid 30 for 2. All right, now what do we do? I mean, what can you do? Well, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take this down, going to get our $3 VIG back, and we're going to take $10 off of the hard 4 and put that away too, because now we have the 4 and the 10. We have 2 ways out of the 6 ways in the 4 and the 10 to hit it. Now, we're still at the 88-ish level because we have a point established here. What do we want to do? You could go back down. The skill 66 requires you to go back down to 44, but you can do whatever you want to do. You spread out, do whatever you want to do. In this case, I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to collect a little bit more, and then I'm going to then I'm going to press up, spread out, do whatever it is that I want to do. A couple long rolls today, guys. I got to the point where I was putting 4 in the horn every bet and or a horn high bet out there because some of the rolls today were really, really nice rolls. And it's always good to be time yourself to be at the casino when they happen. And it's even better when you do it yourself once or twice. All right, dice are out. There's a 3-1-4. It's a good damn thing we got off that 4 now, isn't it? Now, when I got sniped off the hard 4, I shouldn't call it snipe because really we just got hit on it. Oops. 3-1-4. 3-1-4. Thank you. When I got hit on it, I would just come back up on it. It just is what it is. I just consider that collateral damage. All right. 3-5, 3-1. Dice are out. And there's an AC deucey. And like I said earlier, a couple times today at the casino, we had a lot of rolls that were 2 3s, 10s, 11s, and 12s, and I wasn't getting paid on them. And it was frustrating at times when that happens, but it does happen. That's why I started playing the horns. 3-5, 3-1. And I'm the one controlling the dice now. Well, I'm the one throwing the dice. I don't claim to be controlling it. Dice are out. There's a 4-1-5, 4-1-5. All right. That's going to be 30 for 2. All right, now we have to start thinking about something we're going to do here. What is it that we're really going to do, 30 for 2, with this bet? Could we take that $30 and spread out all the way on the 4 and the 10? I don't know. Why don't we just take half of this, half of that win, and just go ahead and press this up. Now, I'm at the green level. I'm just not going to trade it out just yet, guys, because I have 25 on the 5 and 9 and 30 on the 6. All right, because there's going to be a time when, today when I was playing, that I would get up to 50 for 1 on the inside, and then I would come back down to table minimums. Whether I would go down to 66 or 44, I would do one or the other. It just was no rhyme or reason, because right now, I don't want to say we're playing on their money because it's our money, but that lay, the 150 lay right there, protected us in case we had that early come out like we did on the randoms. Dice are out. And there's a 4-5-9. All right, so that's going to be $35 winner. What do we do, guys? Do we rack it? Do we press it? What do we do? What would you do? I mean, this is you're at this point now that you just do whatever the heck you want to do. It's a $35 winner. We rack it. It's good. Or do we press? All right, let's go ahead and rack this one. I'm shooting. I'm not saying that I'm cocky. Just want to feel confident in my shooting. I don't want to say that I did wonderful today, because if I told you, I'd immediately jinx myself, and you know what would come out. Dice are out. Didn't like the way they felt. This grip I'm using is new, getting some help from Ed over at Roll to Win. Dice are out. Ah, bad roll. 4-1-5. Get us some help from Ed over Roll to Win. And guys, I know a lot of you don't believe in it. However, anything that will help your game, give you more confidence with whatever you're doing, helps. I constantly, that's going to pay us 30 for 2. I constantly, 35, sorry, for none. I constantly see guys that extend the roll beyond the averages of 6 to 8. All right, I do have 25 out here, guys. I said it was going to pay me 21. In this case, let's go ahead and let's go up again. So let's go ahead and make this right now. So this will have 30, this will have 30, and this will have 36. All right. There are some guys that I play locally that I bet differently on, and although I don't claim to be that, you know, obviously I'm trying to learn every aspect I can about the game, and if I can at least extend my throw by even one roll, I'd be happy. So Ed over at Roll to Win has helped me with this. I'm using a different grip because my fingers are a little bigger than most. I'll explain the grip maybe a little bit later. I want to concentrate on what I'm doing here. Dice are out. And there's a 6-3-9. 639. That's going to be a $35, $30, $42 winner. Ooh, $42 winner. 639. What do we do, guys? Are we going to try to get it to the 50 for 1 mark, or are we going to rack that? I don't think it really matters in this video, as long as we are showing you that that lay saved us from this time. We just happen to be having a good roll, and it happens to be us. All right, so 35, 35, 42 is going to pay us 50 for 1. That's where I was several times today. All right, 35, 31. Dice are out. Dice are separating on me. Dice are out. And there's a 426. 426. All right, 426. That is a 50 for a oneer. 50 for 1. 50 for $1. And guys, I never went higher than that today, and I'm not going to do it now. I know some of you would press to the moon. When I got to these long rolls, not on me, but on other shooters, I would collect the 50 for 1 at least twice, and then I would bounce back down to whatever base level I decided I was playing at. In this case, it's 66, but we may go down to 44 like I did a couple times today to preserve $22. I played a lot. I was there for a long time today, guys. There 2.5 hours. I know I saw probably 40 hands at least. Dice are out. And there is the 7 out. 527. 527. So, how many rolls was that for me? That looks like that. Come on, computer, work with me. Why did it not take the 7 out? Shooter 3. 13 rolls. I'll take that. I'll take that any time of the day. 13 roller. Now, had I bounced back down, to my base, obviously you can see what we would have had. The other thing I could have done at one point was to take and place the 4 and 10 instead of losing the hard way. But it's whatever you want to do, guys. Once you get that 66 paid for, play however the hell you want to play. I mean, that's just all you got to do. With that said, now we're going to come back up on the random rollers, and I'm going to continue to do the lay twist. I will tell you that once I got ahead, I would chance it a couple times without the lay twist. Once I got burned on the without the lay twist, I'd come back out with it. I always didn't put the lay out there. All right, this is going to be a random roller. Let's take a look at the time. We got time for the finish at least 5 shooters. Maybe I'll get to shoot again. Who knows? All right, let's see what happens here. All right, random shooter. Dice are out. The whole purpose of the video isn't whether I win or lose here, guys, is to show you that by putting that lay or protecting this 66 at some point till it's paid for makes the world, did I say world? And yes, I was playing the world. Sorry. That's what happens in live production. I apologize for that. That's what it does when you do live production. I hit a hotkey I wasn't supposed to. I was playing on the come outs today, guys. I don't typically play the world bet, but I can tell you I was doing all kinds of crap because I was up. Because when you're up, you're supposed to be aggressive. That's one thing that Jacob over at Wager Me This taught me. This is when you're up, be aggressive, but be moderate. I was playing the world bet, and you'd be surprised how many times it actually helped. On a come out 7, it was a break even thing. With the craps numbers, I was winning 11 or 22 or whatever it is that you win. With that. Okay, so we have a point of 6. We're going to do the skill 66 again. And then once you get it paid for, it's the skill whatever the hell you want it to be. All right. Now, I don't have a line bet, so I'm going to be up here on the table because it's a random shooter. I don't put anything on the line typically when I'm not the shooter. I'm going to lay that 4 again. I have a bad feeling about it. There's the big. But we'll see what happens. We'll just see what happens. Now, I will tell you when I was up, I would go ahead. We haven't won anything. I would wait to place the 4 and the 10 on the hard ways, but in this case I'm going to protect myself on the hard ways, so I'm going to go ahead and put the 15 up there, win 105 just in case we hit the hard 4 instead of the easy 4. I know I've just added $15 into the skill 66, but do the philosophy, guys. Is this a hedge to a hedge to a hedge, or is this a hedge to a hedge to this hedge? Let's just see what happens. Let's hopefully I won't get burnt. Dice are out, and there is a 6 4 10. Now see, if I had my 10 hard way up there, then I would have lost that, but I don't have that. And this is what happened to me today, guys. I was so frustrated by getting this 66 out here with this lay that I wasn't ever getting any of the box hits. It was very aggravating. Dice are out. I see a 3 and a 5. There's an 8. All right, 5 for 8. That's going to pay us 21. Sorry, it's going to pay us 21. We're going to take 1 out of our rack and make it 88. So that's our first hit. Oh, we don't have 1 out of our rack. All right. So I'm going to press it. Rack the 4. All right, so our first hit. I love it when a plan comes to fruition that you can get this paid for in the first 3 hits. Happens often, but not often enough. Dice are out. There's a hard 6, front line winner. Front line winner. All right, we're not on the line, but in any event. It's a hard 6. Okay, so that's going to pay us 30 for 2. Now, that would be our second payday. So we still got to have the lay up there. Here's what happened. Just so you understand, guys, if you're going to do this and you get a point hit like that, 30 for 2, at my table, I have to pull the lay down because we would be off. I have to pull it down. Some places allow you to say, call it off. So I'm just going to pull it down right now. I'm not going to take the vig back because I'm still going to go up for 1 more roll. Dice are out. There's a 6, 4, 10. 6, 4, 10. So the point's going to be a 10. So reach for me. So the lay will go back out. We're already set up. We just need 1 more. The vig was already paid. All right. So now on the 10, I don't have a front line pass line, but at the $10 and $15 level, I would have a hard way up here. I'll show you when we get. Let's just hope that this works out. Probably just jinx myself. Dice are out. There's a 4 and a 4 and a hard 4 square pair. And now you're going to see the reason why that lay worked for us. We're going to get 30 for 2, 30 for 2, 30 for 2. The lay will come back down. I'll get my $3 in vig back. We'll pull the lay down. We no longer need this hard way at $15. We'll put 5 on the 10, take 5 back. Now, guys, what would you do here? It's a random roller. You know, what are we going to do with the shooters? Now, the whole purpose of this isn't necessarily to show you that you make lots of money with this. It shows you how to play the skill 66 to get yourself positioned for that long roll. Are we up some money? We are. But I just wanted to show you how that little lay twist works. Now, I did it a mess of ways. Like I told you, I was even doing some hop 7s, and to me, that's a waste. There are certain times I hop reds, but this isn't one of them. You could transition to any strategy you wanted to play at this point. Pull this 9 down, put 10 of it in the field, or 15 in this case in the field. You could be the iron cross. You know, you could spread out and catch the 4 and the 10. Maybe I might do that on the next hit. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Dice are out. There's a 6, 3, 9, so that's going to pay us 30 for 2. I think what I'm going to do this time is just to show you how I would do this. It's going to pay 30 for 2. We'll pay myself in red, and I'm going to go ahead, and occasionally I did this. We'll pull the hard ways down, and I'm going to put the 4 and the 10 for 15. Now, theoretically, I'm more than 96 across, but did I take my $2? I think I did. If I didn't, $2 isn't going to make a difference. I think that, you know, you can see that if I brought these down to the baseline, we'd be at 96. But we're 15 on the 4 and the 10, and we're at the 4 unit level on the 5, 6, 8, and 9. Dice are out. There's a 5, 1, 6. All right. Now, what do you do here? I mean, because this is right now, you've got it paid for. It is paid for. There's nothing you have to worry about doing in order to understand this. That's going to be another 30 for 1. Guys, what would you do? I mean, 30 for 2. What would you do? You want to take it up? I mean, I'm not here to show you that we can make money with this. I'm just showing you how you get the base done. I mean, I've played this skill 66 before it was named that with Dylan, the creator himself. Oops, I just took my $30 off. Long before it was named this. Let's just go ahead and do some pressure on the inside. We won 28. Damn it, I always need ones. why my friend I play with locally here, he has ones galore in his rack. All right. So, let's see, that's a green. That's a green. I don't know why I didn't do it this way anyway. That's a green, and that's a green. All right, boy, the table looks a mess. You can tell I am no dealer. That is for sure. And I know a lot of you get on me, I don't pay it in order. That's a whole nother video, a whole nother channel if you guys want to learn how to play that in order. But it is what it is. All right. So we're 110 inside with 15 on the 4 and the 10. That's where we worked this up to. Dice are out. It's a random shooter too. Oh, there it is. Damn it. I was kind of really hoping that we would throw something else out there. That is coming up on the 30-minute mark. We're going to squeeze in the 5th shooter. Or was that the 5th shooter? 6-1. Let's go ahead and squeeze the 6-1. 6-1. Let's go ahead and squeeze the 5th shooter in, guys, and we'll do it with the lay. And hopefully the lay won't come back and burn me. But we'll see what happens here. As a matter of fact, to save on the time while we're out here with the chips, why don't we go ahead and just get everything set up except for the lay, and we'll be ready to go. This will be the final shooter in the video. In case you can't tell, we are up something. I just don't know how much we're up. The point of the matter was to show you that out of the 5 shooters, or this will be the 5th shooter. Out of the 4 shooters we've done, this lay has saved us $132 because we would have lost it at some point if we didn't get it covered because we didn't make enough except for on 1 shooter. That was me. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. This is a random shooter. I'm off on the place bets here until we establish. And guys, let me pull that back down because that's confusing. I did pay the vig already. Did I not? I think I did. If I didn't, I'll pay it again. All right, dice are out. Final shooter. AC Deucey, no help. Frontline loser, pay the don'ts. AC Deucey. Dice are out. There's a hard 8. Point's going to be an 8. All right, now let's see if we can get through this without getting sniped. Guys, I don't know if I paid the 3 or not. I don't think I did. If I did, we missed 2 a minute ago, made up 3 now. I don't think it's really going to matter. Let's miss the snipes. Here we go. Dice are out. It's a 6-4-10. We're not on it. 6-4-10. I did notice that 10 reminded me that I do need to add to my 66, put my protection while I'm out on the 4. I got 15 on that. Actually, we're up. I'm going to make it 20 on the hard 4 until we get done. That'll pay me 140 on the 150 if one of the 3 ways comes out. Dice are out. There is a 6-1-7. Guys, this video is going to end, but I think you're going to see what that twist did. And although you didn't see me leave it out there that long, it certainly did work. Let's go ahead and bring everything in. Let's get ourselves paid. All right. Let's see. 75 on the lay. With this 20, we didn't have it covered, but it certainly did help some in any event. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. Oh, we might be. Look at this, guys. After all those shooters, if you played this way, I'm gonna go back and look at the graph in just a second. We are at $2 win. Oh, plus we should have had a couple ATSs I didn't have out there, guys. So let's go ahead and take 3 ATSs out of it. We are down just a little bit. I'm going to take those 3 ATSs out. I don't know where we stand with it. It really doesn't matter. Let me go over here and take a look at the roll tracker. And let's talk about the whole purpose of this video wasn't to win money. It was to show you what you did with the Skill 66. The name of the video is What's This with the Skill 66? Been there, done that, have done that for many months. And it worked for me today, although it saved us here today, guys. Here we went through 5 shooters. The longest shooter was Jeffrey. Had a 13 roller, setting the dice. Setting the dice, thanks, Ed. I'm not claiming that I am controlling them or managing them. Just telling you that I hope I'm doing something because it seems to be working the majority of the time. Well, maybe a little more than half the time. Let me switch over to the screen so you can see me, guys. I'm actually looking at the rolls. We have 29 rolls, and as you can see, the table was exactly even. Wasn't hot, wasn't cold. You can see that we have a 5.8 SRR and a 5.8 SOR as well. So guys, this video didn't make any money. It wasn't what it was about. It was the Skill 66. And what is this all about? And the fact that I've been rolling it out with dial-in for months now, and it just got named recently. I don't know who named it. I don't know where it came from. I did a video. It's in the description below. I compared it to the 3 Hits Express of Wayland's. Check that out if you want to today. Today live, the Skill 66 worked for me, and I had all kinds of ways to do once I got it paid for. You can see that had we been doing that little hedge thing on the 4 or the 10 the entire time, we would be a winner because we would have $132 more than what we wound up with. Guys, if you haven't done so yet, if you would, I'd appreciate it if you could hit that red subscribe button and ring that bell. I really appreciate it. And for those of you that are still signing up for our Come Play With Us promotion, we still are doing that. It's going through the end of March. Don't know what you guys are waiting for. We've got hundreds of entries in there. It's 1 entry a day or a comment in every one of my videos since the first of the year. We'll get you an entry in there. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to be a subscriber. You don't have to be a viewer. You're going to have an opportunity to come to the East Coast area, Mid-Atlantic area, and play with the Mid-Atlantic Craps crew sometime in early spring. And this promotion runs till the end of March. Go to midatlanticcraps.com, click on the promotion tabs, enter it, and also you'll see a promotion in there for the 200 Mulligan 20. Sign up for that too. I have not had time to be able to call the people that are there and randomly draw them out. If you want to come on my next promotion in order to win a $200 gift card, the promotion tab for that there is there as well. So guys, till next time, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, share the page, spread the word. Channel still growing. Till next time, guys, this is Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps. Please be safe. Play smart.